Okay. Do you like swimming? Maybe you do an hour in the pool a few times a week or a few lengths every evening. Well, I'm afraid that's nothing, because an African will attempt to make it across the North Atlantic Ocean from New York to London in 2017, and he's already training. And Telson Tullett is standing by to have a quick chat with him.
Yes, Chris, this is an incredible story. A man is going to swim over 5,000 kilometres to raise money for charity. His name is Mike Ventre, and he joins me now. Mike, thanks very much for taking the time. First of all, just let us know how this came about.
Cheers, thanks for having me. So back in 2007, I attempted the English Channel for the first time, and although I didn't make it all the way, I still managed 13 hours. And I was just Googling a couple of days later, what's the world's longest swim that's ever happened? And I thought, has anybody done New York to London before? And no one had ever done it. So I thought, great, what do I need to do in order to make this happen? So that's how I came up with the idea, yeah.
And there's a really good reason for you doing this swim. It's raising money for a charity.
Yeah, so it'll be creating awareness and raising funds for Oxfam. So they operate in over 90 countries, and basically they're at the forefront of alleviating what we call extreme poverty, which is living on less than $1.25 a day. So it's a charity that's close to my heart, and it's something that I want to be able to raise awareness of. And over the next 2 years, that's going to be pivotal, that that the public's on board with me and everybody supports the whole idea. That'll be absolutely essential. So yeah.
Just give us an idea how you train for something like this.
Yeah, training is actually tough because I work full-time in IT, so I train when possible. Most of the time on the weekends is the big training session, so I can do 5, 6 or 7 hours down in Dover in the ocean. But what I'm looking to do next year, I'm looking to be on a boat for a week or 2 weeks out in the ocean, where I'll be swimming 6 to 8 hours a day, just to mimic the actual event as much as possible.
I guess most people who are watching this are thinking, what goes through his mind when he's out there in the ocean? Because it's not just you and the ocean, there's what's in the ocean as well.
Yeah, absolutely. There's all sorts of things going on. There's sharks, there's orcas, jellyfish, you name it. I'll see everything that's pretty much available out there. It's 5 to 8 months. Weather's crazy. Stuff that goes through my mind. I'm going to have audiobooks, hopefully. I have songs just on repeat in my brain, just going over and over. Whatever I can just to keep me occupied and actually distracted. So it's going to be one hell of a mental challenge as well as a physical challenge.
And just finally building up to it, I suppose your social life doesn't really come into this now, does it? Because you've got so much training to do.
What's that? Yeah, no, I do have a social life when I can, pretty much is limited to weekends, but yeah, I try to get out when I can, yeah. If I can just add though, the swim's not actually going to happen unless I get corporate sponsors and members of the public on board. I've got a crowdfunding site, and if anybody could please go to my website, it's newyorktolondonswim.com, and just click on the donate button. I'd greatly appreciate any help that anyone's willing to give. We've also got a set of rewards available to show your efforts, so any support would be greatly appreciated, so thank you.
Mike, thank you. So Chris, there's the story. It is going to be absolutely fantastic if it takes place. Plenty of training before that though.